What's going on, everybody? F4LESS Roller here. It is June 5th, Monday. Throwing up the hen kit. Nice cool weather right now. Well, I won't say cool, it's humid, sticky. I would say maybe like 74 degrees right now. So it is a little sticky. But we got an overcast, which is nice. So I figure I might as well put up the birds and see what they do. I haven't had time to fly them the way I want to because my wife's going back to work now, so I've been watching the kids. So weekdays, I only have until 8 a.m. to fly them. But I'm just kind of putting them up in the morning and see how it's like. So far it's been good, but like I said, it's not consistent because once the baby wakes up, then I gotta go inside. So I don't have time to fly my kids as much anymore. And then of course on the weekend, I'm working on my breeder loft. So far, it's a mess, but so far this is what I have. So right now it's gonna be about 8 feet wide and 16 feet long, because that's how long my kit boxes are. So I'm just putting them up there and putting up the birds and seeing what they can do. But like I said, the birds are not flying consistently, so it's kind of screwing them up. And that's a manager issue more than the bird issue, because once you put the birds away, you don't fly them. It's gonna take them a little bit to get back into shape. But yeah, they've been flying like the last week or so. They have not been flying at all. So been busy. Last week was the first week my wife went back to work, and it was all a change for everybody. The birds, the people, the dog, you name it. But yeah, just putting up the birds, and hopefully everybody's doing good, and hopefully everybody's flying good and safe out there. If not, wish you guys the best of luck. It's hate living in a city where you lose a lot of birds, guys. I'm glad I moved out here. Pretty happy with the move, but at the same time, I'm not gonna bash on anybody who's struggling out there, because I've been through it, and that's also why I moved. But not everybody gets that luxury of doing that, or their spouse don't agree with it. Whatever it may be, guys. I don't know your struggle, but I know for sure everybody's gonna struggle with the bird of prey. And I wish you guys luck, and hopefully everybody can bounce back. But yeah, I've been busy trying to get all my breeder loft side completed. Some few changes here with how the design of the loft was gonna be like. I didn't expect it to make a meeting point up there. On the roof, the breeder was supposed to be a little bit shorter, but then when I started putting it together, I realized, hey, you know what? It's not going to have enough pitch. Here in Minnesota, you're gonna have to have that pitch because of the snow. And I didn't want it to be too flat of a roof. Now, anybody buying a house, I don't ever recommend buying a flat roof. If you can avoid it, avoid it. I worked as a building engineer for a minute there too, and the issue with flat roofs are crazy. Okay, so I don't recommend a flat roof for anybody. I think if you're gonna buy a house, buy one that has a angle, and you'll be saving yourself a lot of headaches from all the water and everything, because you know sometimes the flat roofs are not flat. You get little dips in there and whatnot. Next thing you know, it's when it rains and it holds, you know, you got a pond upstairs in the roof. Eventually it melts away, but I mean evaporates with the sun. But if it doesn't, eventually it just causes issues after issues. Okay. The building that I was watching over for a minute there had a lot of a new roof. Not even 5 years old. I think it was only like 2 years. And man, it was already showing a lot of issues. So, you know, it's kind of one of them things where even I don't build my coops with a flat roof. And I don't highly recommend it either. Nope, I do not recommend it. Don't like it, don't want it, don't care for it. I've even did HVAC for a while, and I service homes with a flat roof. Believe it or not, they're out there, you know, and I don't like them either. So, again, don't recommend it. But everybody has their own tastes, flavors, and dreams how they want to build it. And you know, you're going to build it the way you want to build it, but I'm gonna tell you, material's not gonna work the way you want them sometimes. And I've had my fair share of flat roofs, and I know enough to know I never want it. So put a pitch on it, guys. Put a pitch on it. You know, unless you want a pool upstairs or something on your roof. But then now you gotta build it even more durable to handle all that water that's supposed to be up there. And then here in Minnesota with all the snow and everything we got, trust me, you'll be up there shoveling snow on the coldest days. And that's the last thing you want to do. You might as well put a snowblower up there. Here in Minnesota at least. But yeah, guys, you know, just thought I'd put up the birds. They coming down low. They ain't gonna do much down here. Oh, actually, I lied. Oh, man. I missed a good break, I think. Wasn't expecting them to go. But yeah, you know. Sorry, I didn't expect them to come that low for a minute. But yeah, guys, you know, just want to post up a little video. It's been a minute here. Just been busy. My ankle is sore. I'm feeling it right now. Car accident, 2018. I don't think I'll ever be the same. But of course, you know, when you go to the doctors, he's gonna say, oh, you'll recover, you'll recover. Yeah, I don't think this is recovery, guys. I don't think you call it recover. Recover means you don't ever fucking feel that shit again. Sorry about the language, but that's how I feel about it. And when you do, that's not recovery, guys. That's not recovery. Honestly, that's not 90%. So, that's how I feel with doctors. And if you're a doctor, sorry to say, but sometimes the wording that's used, you might want to change it. Because 90% will never feel much better than anything. But yeah, it's how the system works sometimes, and nothing you can do about it but deal with it. So but yeah, guys, I was not trying to get here and be negative. I'm out here supposed to be doing positive things, but yeah. Oh, I hate it when they fly low like this and they start doing this circle deal. Go up at least, girls. Put up some show. But they were actually rolling really good. I was hoping I'd catch them more in that action than this, but they were rolling for a minute there before I actually put up the camera. I was feeding the birds and whatnot, feeding the chickens, the quails, everything, so that I can get away with it later when the kids are up. Still trying to get all my chores done in the morning here. And so decided to put them up and just let them go up. But finally they're coming down, and it is what it is, guys. This is it, you know, like getting out there and putting up the birds and whatnot. I have two birds in here that are Masons. A black white flag that I painted blue, and a recessive red. And believe it or not, they're both actually, well, the black one's more into the role than the red. haven't seen much from the recessive red, but the black has been going pretty good. But I haven't also had time to sit down and watch. But you know, if I was to fly a kit, you know, both my hen kit and my cock kit can, in my opinion, can put up some score if they don't land early. But like I said, to actually sit down and go through them and whatnot, I would not have the time to do it for competition wise. So that's why this year I don't plan to compete yet. Just don't have the time to go through. But if I did ever put up like a club fly or whatever, you know, I'll just throw up the kit as it is and take whatever comes my way. Not every bird in this kit is quality. But that's how it is, guys. That's how it is. You know, you can't have a unless you've been building that kit for a minute. You know, you can't expect a young kit to be all superstars in there. And I try to keep my birds this condition, and I don't take them out if they doing right and they're acting right and they're reacting towards their kit. I'll leave them alone for the time being. But all right, guys. Oh my God, you guys are driving me crazy going in circles. But yeah, F4LESS roller, we out.